Hello, welcome back. As we said in the last video, we have to collect data in order to do data science, such as data analysis, data mining, or train a machine learning model. As we said, there are 4 ways to get and collect data. We can load local data such as plain text data, CSV files, Excel files, JSON files, and other format files. We can also read data from database. In addition, we can get data from online with OpenAPI and with web crawler and network spiders. So we are going to introduce you how to load local data into our Python data analysis tools in this video. Now, let's jump into the notebook and see how it works. As you can see over here, I have 2 files, local files over here. One is a CSV file, another one is JSON. And we will try to load these 2 data into our Python data analysis tool. Now here I'm going to create another notebook. Let me call it 1 and says read local file. And the first cell, we're going to import the tools we need. In order to read and analyze data, we have to import the tools we need. Import is simply include other program into our current file. It could be from the library and also can be the method or the files you read and by yourself. So here we are going to say pandas. Pandas is a very important tool in Python data analysis, and we will talk about pandas more detail in following courses. Here you just import panda into our current file and rename as PD. It's a convention short of pandas, but you can name other name as well if you like you can say ABC if you like. In addition, we will also import a plot tool called matplotlib and says plot py plot. We choose this one and say rename as plt so that we can use those short name instead of the full name. In order to render the plot picture in our notebook, have to add this line. Says matplot inline. Okay. Now let's run this cell. Okay, it's done. Now the next step is we're going to read the CSV file in the current folder. Here we call the test CSV. And we can do CSV data equals to PD. PD means pandas because here we rename pandas as PD. And now say dot read CSV, and then just simply give the path of the file. Because we have the files in the same folder as our notebook, so we can just write the name of the file over here. It's a relative path over here, CSV file. And here we can have a compress. And because it's a no compressed, so we can just give it a none. And now we can read it. Okay, it has been successfully read it. Now how can we verify it has been read it? When you do data analysis, you always need to have a quick look at your data. What does the data look like under the format, etc. So the most frequent use method is going to be head and tails. Let me show you. CSV file dot, we can say head over here. And then we can print the default is going to be the first 5 line of the data. If you want to print more, we want to print the first 10 lines. And we can just pass 10 over here. As you can see, And simply, we can also do some simply plot with pandas as well. Here we can say CSV data and plot. As you can see, it's a little bit messy, and we will talk a lot of how to plot data in the other courses. Here, we just know we've already successfully loaded our data. Oh, by the way, we can look at the data from the, let's say we can say, we want to see the last 5, let's say we want to see the last 5 line. We want to see the last 5 lines of this data. Then we can do it this way, data and tails. Those are the last 5 lines. And we can also give a parameter to see any lines you want, any number of lines you want. We can say 10 or maybe 15. Okay, this is for CSV file. And we can also read other format files as well. Let's say we want to load this JSON file into our pandas. We can say in this way, JSON data equal to pandas read JSON. As you can see, we can read many formats of a local file, and here we just give these 2 examples. Read and JSON. And then we give the path over here, set test.json. Now, we've already successfully loaded our JSON data over here. Now let's say the first 5 lines. So you probably know how to do it now. Head. We can see the first 5 lines of the data over here. And then simply for the last 5 lines, we can say tile. Okay. Because we only have 5 lines of test data in this JSON file, so the first 5 lines and the last 5 lines are the exact same. And also we can give a very simple plot over here as well. Say JSON file, the plot, and we can see in this time we can say line. Let's see what happened. As you can see, we can plot over here. We will see a lot of operate data with pandas in the following courses. Okay, that's all for read local data. Probably you want to read other format of data as well. In this case, please go to the Panda API reference. There are many other methods to read different format of files. You can go over here and read the document and see how it works. You don't have to remember all those parameters. Do not spend too much time to remember all those trivial data. It's not really going to help your technique. Okay, that's all for read local data. And see you next video.